Hi everyone, we're the Magpies and we're taking part in Global Music Match. It's a world first collaboration between 96 artists from 14 countries around the world, and it was created in response to the limitations imposed on the music industry and the difficulties in reaching new audiences internationally at a time when travel isn't possible.
Over the next 6 weeks, we'll be introducing you to a new band each week from around the world, and this week we're getting to know the Taiwanese band Outlet Drift. They're a family from the indigenous Amis tribe who grew up in the city of Taitung but returned to their tribe to explore and reclaim their heritage and bring their traditional music back to life.
These guys are awesome, and today we're going to be talking to them about their music, their upcoming brand new album, which is really exciting, and you'll even hear a song about motherhood sung in the Amis language. We've been really enjoying getting to know these guys over the past few weeks, and we're super excited to share their songs and their story with you. Yeah, it's so nice to be chatting to you guys, and it's really awesome to be introducing you to our fan base this week. We've been absolutely loving the music that you play, and we love your kind of amazing story as well. So we thought we'd start by asking if you could maybe tell us a little bit about the music you play and why you chose the kind of rock grunge angle.
他就说，介绍一下你们的风格，然后还有你们的乐团。
Yeah. Let me introduce our music. We use traditional music from Amis tribe. Yeah, because we live here, and yeah, we like rock and some kind of jazz and psychedelic.
Awesome. How do you find that your audience kind of responds to the connections that you make between the Amis tribe and the rock grunge sounds that you go for?
Actually, our music is like in our tribe is they're not used to our music kind of like this, because our music tribe is very traditional. So when we go to perform at the other different city like Taipei, or they really like our music. Like they think as well, they can mix this together. Like they think it's pretty cool. And when we return back to our hometown, they like don't like that much. Like also this is so weird. It's not traditional. You guys is crazy. Something like yeah. So actually, in our tribe or indigenous people, they think our music is not like traditional way. Yeah. But who cares?
Can you tell us a little bit more about your background as indigenous people?
就是你们的阿美族的背景，然后怎么样阿美族的这个传统怎么样影响你们的乐团？
其实我们从小的时候就是被父母带到外地长大，然后我们刚开始我们对自己的那时候对我们自己的文化不是很了解，我们知道我们是原住民，对，因为父母在都市打拼，所以我们那时候都没有对自己的文化很了解，是近10年的时候，我们才开始慢慢了解到我们的身份是比较特殊的。
找回自己的文化，然后再融合现代。
So Lincoln was saying because their parents work in the city, so they actually grew up in the urban area, and they only knew their indigenous people, but not really connected to culture. But over the last 10 years, because they went back to live in the community, it really helped them to understand more and try to reclaim that tradition and background.
也是在学习，慢慢一点学习语言啊，跟音乐都是跟老人家学习。
And they relearned the language and lots of the songs from the elders as well.
What made you decide to move from the city back to your original tribe?
I think this is our 使命的
Their mission.
yeah, our we have to do that because I just concerned like 50 years ago nobody can speak Amis language or nobody knows this tribe about Amis. They just speak like Mandarin. Yeah, and maybe our next generation doesn't know our culture. So I think we have to do that. Bring and even we're not so traditional, we can use our way to let people know.
As an all-female band, we're really interested in what you said last week about the fact that the society is matriarchal. Do you think you could tell us a bit more about how that kind of works?
他说，就他们身为一个都是女性的乐团，他很想要知道在阿美族的母系社会是怎么样去运作。
就是用我们阿美族母系社会，其实就是因为我们有很多的我们阿美族有很多的工作量，对，我们有关于海的工作，关于山上的工作，然后因为我们女性就是需要做很多的家事，但是这些出活必须要男生去做，所以我们男生就必须要去入赘到女方家，然后帮他分担他们家里所有的出活。
做奴隶。没有，开玩笑。
对，然后就是因为女方家是需要男丁这样子，帮他们去管理所有的家里的事情这样子。
So they said because in the Amis culture, they have a lot of work relate to the ocean, to the mountain. So there's a lot of like labor work to do. And that's why when they get married, men usually married into the woman's home and do a lot of work for them.
所以我们女孩子在我们的阿美族家庭的地位是非常大，因为她必须去养育我们的下一代，教导我们下一代，所以她是扮演一个很重要的角色。
So the women usually play a key role in the family because they take the role of teaching their next generation and also to hold the family together.
那我觉得我们乐团表现出这个母性社会的特质的话，就是我们的 vocal 可以听得出来，就是比较传统里内可以代表一个母性社会的特质。
And Putat said their music, you can hear a lot of the high note presented by her or the female, and that represents the matriarchal society as well.
What kind of themes do you tend to write about when you composing your music and coming up with your lyrics?
你们唱都会有什么样的主题，或者说歌词都在讲什么？
因为我们阿美族的音乐从都是从生活开始，比如说工作有工作的歌，然后祭典有祭典的歌，所以这些方式是影响我们，然后所以我们在写歌的时候就是很贴切生活。
生活还有自然很贴切。
所以比如说我有一首歌是在出海，所以我就写出海的歌，然后一些对海的情感。
还有关采集的歌啊。
大多数我们的歌的形容的东西就是带一些感谢大地，感谢海洋给我们这些资源，让我们可以生活在这个世界上。
So a lot of the songs they compose are or from the traditional songs are related to their work, to ocean, to the ceremonies, and they write a lot of songs about nature, or when they collect their food in the fields. And also Usan was saying he also wrote a song about sailing to the ocean. And a lot of the songs they write are to pay their respect, or to feel grateful about the resources they have received from their ancestors.
Is there maybe a song that we could dig a little deeper into, and you could maybe tell us the story behind a particular song?
你要不要用一首歌来举例？就是可以讲一首。
现在嘛，
那我唱这首歌很有趣，它是那个连喂因为我有小孩，然后你就跟他们说带小孩也可以，喂奶的时候也有歌。
This song is about breastfeeding.
So cool. Thanks so much for sharing that with us. That was absolutely awesome.
What's the name of that song?
Songs about the woman be the mother, and the husband and the grandpa get drunk. Nobody cares about baby, and the mother get very angry. They're just so pissed. She has to take the baby herself. She just man, it sucks.
That kind of leads quite nicely into our next question, because we were going to ask you about the fact you were all a family. So how does that kind of influence the way that you make music and operate as a band?
Yeah, because as a family, everything is together. We're first dancing, and decor, and since we're dancing, we very love the music. We like to, maybe we can make something like dancing music. We love the music. We start playing instrument. We self-learn. We don't know how to play the instrument. We want to do something music. As a family, with the band, we're like fighting a lot.
Because we growing up in the city, in the indigenous part to find band members. Yeah, so it's easy from
Just call family, come
to play music together.
What's the best way for people to listen to your music? Have you got any albums coming out that we can plug, or anything else exciting that you want to tell us about that we can share with our fans and followers?
或者说你有没有什么专辑要发行？
我们9月18号会发行新的专辑，然后会公开，然后差 不多9月底的时候会在网络平台都有数位平台，Apple Music、Spotify，然后都会有新专辑。
然后这张专辑是大部分有10首都是9首歌，总共12首，9首歌
都是什么？
母语。
Yeah。
然后就是这个专辑名称叫《海女》，讲了很多大自然之外，还有一些人的照顾、教照，然后写一些人类的。
So they say they have their second album coming out on the 18th of September. So it's in a few weeks. And at the end of September, all the tracks will be available on digital platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. And this second album is called The Lady of Ocean. And they sing most of the songs in Amis, the traditional language, and a lot of the songs are like exploring the emotions of people and how human and nature intersect.
Wow, that sounds amazing. So that's Lady of Ocean, and that's coming out on the 18th of September. Thank you so much for today. Really enjoyed that.
Thank you so much. It's been really lovely to hear a bit more about you and get to know you.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you.